Once upon a time, in a kingdom far, far away, there lived a king named King Devo. King Devo was a disciple who was growing closer to God.
20 days of meeting with God. It feels good to be growing. But how can I grow even more? Miranda! Chester!
You called, Your Highness?
Yes, precisely. I need to find out how to grow closer to God.
But you always pray every day.
And you read your Bible. What more can you do?
That is precisely why I have called you here. I have no idea how to grow closer to God, but I want you to find out for me.
Me?
Yes, of course. I need you to go and find out how I, King Devo I, can grow closer to God.
Aha! I found it! The perfect way to grow closer to God.
Aha! With my magic trick, the king will become the best disciple in the world.
Your Highness?
Yes, Miranda, have you discovered how I can grow closer to God?
Yes, I have. You see, I've realized that the best way to grow close to God is to memorize facts about Him. So, I've put together a few of my books. If you can go through these and memorize the facts, you will be closer to God than you ever were before. I recommend that you start by memorizing the books of the Bible: Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy, Joshua, Judges, Ruth, 1 Samuel, 1 Kings, 1 Chronicles, Nehemiah, Esther, Job, Psalms, Proverbs, Ecclesiastes, Psalms, Solomon, Isaiah, Jeremiah, Lamentations, Ezekiel, Daniel, Hosea, Joel, Amos, Hosea, Didn't make him back to 7, Haggai, Zechariah, Zechariah. That's the Old Testament. But you can start with the New. It's a little bit shorter. I'll leave you to your study now, Your Highness.
All these books? How am I going to get any closer to God with this? Chester, please tell me you have some good news. How can I grow closer to God?
Ha! Never fear! Chester is here! Now I have discovered the most perfect way to get you closer to God. It's called the Super Christian Muscle-matic Challenge.
Huh?
Now here, just take it. Now you're gonna do some bicep curls. Let's go. 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4. And now you switch. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. All right. Now we're gonna do some lats. You're gonna hold it over your chest. You're gonna raise it up and down, and up and down. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. Feel the bird. Feel the bird. All right. Finish high. All right. Okay. Now you're gonna do some squats. You're gonna go down, and down, and up. That's right. That's right. And down, and up. Yes. Beautiful. That's a great workout.
Man,
congratulations, King. You're now closer to God.
That was exhausting. Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, 1, 2, 3. Am I really any closer to God?
King Devo certainly didn't feel any closer to God. He went to bed a very confused and sad king. The next morning, Chester, on his way to entertain the king during his breakfast, encountered an unusual sight.
Miranda, help! The king is in trouble!
The king is in trouble! What's wrong?
Yes, he has locked himself in a room with a sign that says, "Do not come in." He's gone crazy!
Donut, come in?
Yes, I saw it in my own eye!
I have to see this myself. Chester, you jester! The sign
Oops.
Still, it is unusual that the king would lock himself in his room. Maybe he's sick.
Maybe he's been kidnapped by pirates.
Maybe his room has been invaded by giant spiders and they've taken him prisoner.
Or maybe he's been brainwashed by aliens.
King Devo? You're alive?
Of course I am.
We were worried when we saw the sign.
We thought maybe something bad had happened to you.
On the contrary, I've had the best morning ever. I decided to stay in this morning and spend a little extra time with God.
Extra time with God?
Yes. After yesterday, I didn't feel any closer to God. So I decided to talk to him more instead of trying to study facts or do exercises. And you know what? I feel closer to him already.
So you grow closer to God by spending extra time with him? It makes sense, actually.
So there's no giant donut coming?
No, Chester, you jester.
The end.